I think we're live. I think we just went live. Hi. Hi, friends. I don't know if anyone's here yet. Hi, you want to say hi? You're on live. Everybody can see you. Look. Hi. Hi, friends. Hi, Eden. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Meg. Hi, Minnick. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Angela. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Samantha. OMG. This is my puppy. OMG, the matching sweatshirts. Yeah. I'm literally the worst dog mom to ever exist. I immediately bought him. It's a little, look. It's a little D dog. And it has little bones. Are you kidding me? Hi. Oh, now you're all pouring in. Hi, friends. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Hi. Oh my God, this chat is going so fast. And I never learned how to do slow chat. This is my puppy. We have little matching sweaters on. This is Oliver. He's my son. This is him. He's very sleepy. He's a sleepy boy. He's always, wow, this is the fastest I've ever been receiving comments in my life. He's a sleepy boy. Let me explain Oliver really quick. We just adopted him. We got him at a local shelter in Rochester. I think it was a few days ago now. And we finally, oh, Jake Yonsei. He said, are y'all in matching tracksuits? I live. Charles wouldn't let me get the full tracksuit. I was only allowed to get him a little hoodie, but it's the thing is he's only 12 weeks old, so he's very young, and we wanted to make sure that he was like warm. I know you're sleepy, you're like, Mom, shut up. We wanted to make sure he was warm because I took him out for the first time and he was just so cold, so I bought him a little puffer coat. He's literally gonna fall asleep right now. Bought him a little puffer coat, and I bought him this little hoodie just for now, just because I want him to be nice and warm. I don't want him to stress. But he's a little cutie. He's sleeping right now. Oh, Sophia, thank you so much for the donation. Said, get good treats for a good boy. He's been the best boy. It's been so fun. Like, it's crazy because we were kind of nervous about crate training and all of that stuff. I know. Are you okay? Hello. Hello. I love you too. We were nervous about crate training because our house is kind of small and there's a lot of stairs. So we have to crate train. Oh, big yawns. And so we're trying to do that. And we did it for the first time last night. And it went so well. He cried for the first minute, which was really difficult. I was about to cry. I didn't like to see you sad. But then he immediately just got really chill and he was doing a great job. So, and we've watched a ton of videos about it. We've been making sure we're he starts his training classes at the end of the month, his puppy training courses. We're really excited to start training you. Yes, so you can get good training. Oh my gosh. Well, how's everybody else? I wanted to introduce you to him. I don't know how much he's going to be on the channel at first, just because he's I don't know. He's still such a puppy. I don't want to put any pressure on him to do videos and stuff. And we actually have a friend who used to be a dog trainer, and she's been really helpful. Even just the past couple days that we've had him, she has been so helpful because she's been anytime I have he keeps just peeing randomly, just a drop or two. And I was he has a little hernia. So I was is he okay? And they were yeah, he's fine. It's normal. So it's been nice to have somebody to talk to. Charles is here modding. Charles is going to have to come get him in a minute because I don't want him to have to stay up here. Although I filmed with him in the room today, and he did so good. He did so good. I got a little bed for him to be in here, so that way he can just chill while he's here. And he did a great job. Are we going to talk about the Midas sneak peeks that just dropped? Yeah. I'm going to be posting this stuff on my Instagrams too in a minute. But we did just drop sneak peeks of the PR boxes that are going to be coming out for the Midas collab. And I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Yeah, we're going to be announcing what the collection looks like, I believe, on the 23rd, which I know a lot of you guys were asking about. So I'm glad we finally have a date for you guys that we can tell you when you'll get to see it and everything. And Oliver will get to see it. Yes, you will. You'll get to see the collab. But if you want to see the little video, it was on Midas's Instagram. I think they just dropped it. Can we get a sales date? You'll get the sales date on the 23rd when we do the other date. We're trying to like spread out things. It's really exciting though to get to like tell you guys. Will there be an option to purchase the PR box? I believe so. Yes. I believe that is the thing we are doing because I wanted to give people the option to also buy the PR boxes. Miss Hannah, that collabs look like it's going to be everything and I can't even deal. Thank you so much. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Hello, you're excited too. I'm really excited. Does the collab ship worldwide? I did find out that it ships internationally, which a lot of you guys were asking too. So I'm excited. He likes to lay like this, just completely sideways, like a loaf of bread. This is how he likes to lay. Can you speak to the inspiration for the collab? The collab, if you know my style of how I like to do my makeup, the collab is very much inspired by how I like to do my makeup. I wasn't trying to make something you've never seen before because like that doesn't exist in the makeup world. So I just wanted to make something that I knew I would use every day and something I also knew I could do like glam. You know what I mean? Like I wanted you to be able to glam it up or just like wear it as an everyday thing. My little loaf of bread. Just chilling. He's asleep. Yeah, but he's doing really well. I'm excited though. What kind of pupper is he? So we did adopt, so we don't know exactly like what he is. But they obviously think he's a Boston Terrier. And they also, we're now kind of thinking he has some Frenchie in him, some French Bulldog, just because he looks like it. The way he stands, he has a very wide stance. So good job on your collab. Proud of you and your loaf. Oh, Charles. Yeah, it's kind of sad because Charles works. So I've really been the only one like bonding with him the past couple days. But now Charles is going to be home all weekend. So I'm hoping they can like really bond because him and I are like we're really bonded. Yeah, we got to get Charles a matching shirt. If Charles doesn't walk in with the same sweater, I'm suing. That's so funny. Oh, is Abby in the chat? Hi, Abby. It's your nephew. I texted the group chat right when I got him. I was like, I got a dog. I got a puppy. Yeah, he's a mama's boy right now. But he likes to play with dad. I'm more of a cuddler. So he likes to do that. I can't wait till we can like start taking him on walks and start like actually like he'll know things. Because right now he doesn't even know his name. He doesn't know anything. But he's the cutest little boy. I recommend putting a blanket over the crate. We have a blanket over the crate. We also have a little like sweater that smells like me. And that really helped him last night too. Oh, pupper. Yeah, he's the cutest. Are you guys still planning on looking into Whippet as well? Yes, we are. Basically, Whippets are hard to adopt, number one, because people buy that. Well, with the whole like Greyhound breed, people buy and abuse, which is really sad. So they are very picky about who they give Whippets to and Greyhounds, which makes perfect sense. So the process was a little intense and we were kind of looking into it, but it was either you had to get it from a shelter or like there were breeders, but the breeders, it's hard to tell who's like legit and who's not. And it was just all of the ones that we found were like really far away, like in Texas or Florida. And we didn't want to have to risk like shipping a dog and putting them through that trauma, especially if it was a rescue and they'd already gone through trauma. So I think we're going to wait on the Whippet, but it's still a goal to get a Whippet. We came up instead of like having our hearts set on the Whippet, we decided to put together a list of other dogs that are more, they're just around more, like they just exist more. And a Boston Terrier was on that list. So when we found this little guy, he's definitely got a mix of stuff in him, but he has those Boston Terrier traits strong. So how old is he? He's 12 weeks, we think, 11 to 12. So he's doing really good though. He's doing really good. That's literally the smallest dog I've ever seen. Yeah, he's a little baby. He's thick though. Like he's really thick. Like he's heavy. Can you speak to the price of the PR kit? Oh, for the Midas collab? I did try to make it as reasonable as possible. I can speak to that. So I hope it was a good price because me and Rocio both really wanted to make sure it was something that it was easily accessible to people. Why a Whippet? We just looked into Whippets and we thought they'd be really good, like fit for us. And then we looked into other dogs and how have you been, Hannah? How's the new year going? Oh man, New Year's going good. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I actually feel like really bad. That's kind of why I wanted to do the live because I feel so bad. But I've just been like, we got Oliver, and then I've just been trying to like enjoy my time before I go back to school and like really get into it. So yeah, but I have a video coming tomorrow that I've been working on for the past few days. It was supposed to go up Wednesday, and I just like wasn't happy with it. So I refilmed a bunch of stuff and I redid it. And I'm really excited about it. It's one of those collabs I was talking about where I wanted to do like talk about analyzing he's literally snoring. He's literally asleep. Oh my God, he's so cute. Yeah. So I have a video going up tomorrow analyzing like someone's content. You'll find out who when I post it. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. So we can hear him snoring. I'm so glad his snoring. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. I made him a little Instagram account. He already has 1,000 followers. What? That's so nutty to me. People were messaging me like, your dog has more followers than I do. It's like, I know. Oh, did that wake you up? Is it water? Did you see the water? Yay, take as much time as you need. Yeah, I know you guys don't mind when I take time off. And I felt like I just had such a like long Glomus. I didn't realize how burnt out I was from Glomus until Glomus ended. And then I was like, wow. Hi, what are you doing? I was like, wow, that was a lot. I follow him on IG because he's a star. He's going to be the next Doug the Pug. I'm telling you right now. I have big goals. No, he's just a little chonker, living his chonker life. He's looking at himself in the mirror. He's very confused. He doesn't see mirrors very often. He's so cute. What do you think of the Tati release? You know, if you guys don't know, Tati Beauty just released 2, they look like puffer blender things. I don't know. Like, it's fine. I do think as a new brand, it would probably be beneficial to do things that are interesting. I don't know if that's shady. I just feel like I get trying to do things that like other brands are doing, but I also feel as though she could have done something more interesting for like a new brand. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think about Shane's new channel? I'm excited. I mean, I think it's cool that he's going to be posting not just 17-part documentaries. I think it'll be cool to see his like makeup stuff and what he's been doing. And I hope it like allows, I feel like a lot of his fans just like miss the facts that he posts. Like they don't care what he posts. They just miss him posting so frequently. So, and I think that is shown by the fact that that account already has, I think like 1 million followers. So I think people are excited that he'll be just posting normal content, like even if it's not crazy, well put together stuff. I agree about Tachi's choice, but she does love puffs. She used them for years. Yeah, I agree. Like I think it's on brand, and I don't think it's a bad choice. I just think I have no interest in that. I'm not going to buy them. Safia's wedding. Any thoughts? Oh my God, that was so beautiful. I teared up a little bit. I really did. Like I actually teared up a little bit watching Sophia and Tyler get married. It was so cute. Oh, this is a good question. If the Midas collab sells out, will it be replenished? Because I'll probably want backups. Yes, it's not limited edition, but it's not like a permanent part of their collection. If that makes, we're going to sell it until people don't want to buy it. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be permanent, but it's not limited edition by any means. Just recently bought, oh, first of all, thank you for the donation, Charity. Second of all, just recently bought my first YouTube merch from you, the Smoky Glow logo hoodie in dark green, and I love it. Love you, and thank you so much for being awesome and keeping it real. Thank you so much. Send me a picture on Twitter of you in the hoodie, because I love seeing you guys in the merch. It's the coolest thing. It's literally so fun. Thank you so much. Hey, just dropping by to say I love you very much. Thank you. So sweet. Shane seems to be very passionate about makeup, and I'm excited to see what he comes up with. Yeah, like I think it'll be cool just to see him do something that's like different, because all he's been doing the past few years is these documentaries. So I think seeing him in more relaxed content, what was that? I think seeing him in more relaxed content could be kind of cool. I'm excited about that. I'll probably watch some videos from him on that. I think that'd be cool. Let's see. Oh wait, are we talking about, is Tati's little sponges are $18? That's a lot. That is a lot for sponges. I guess I didn't really watch her release video. I just saw what her products were. But I was confused. Did she put it in plastic packaging like that? Like the big plastic bag for those 2 puffs? Is that what it was? How do we know it's a makeup channel? Did he announce it? He announced that he's going to be posting like makeup-esque kind of content, but also probably some like slime videos and just more like relaxed videos. And I think that's, I mean, yeah. I think it's, so I can't remember who it was. One of T-Spill's Stan accounts like called him out for not posting any makeup content since he launched his palette, which, yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to see like looks from him from the palette. So I think it'd be cool if him, are you seriously sleeping again? You were just kissing. I think it would be cool for him to post stuff like with his palette. I think people bought it and they want to, they're interested to see what he's doing. Beauty blender is $20, so it seems normal to me, I guess. Like, I guess that's true if she's trying to be like a beauty blender price point, but I feel like Real Techniques and like even Beauty Bakery sells 6 sponges for $18 and it comes in adorable cardboard packaging. That's like so cute. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this shot. I feel like Tati shot herself in the foot a little by hyping this release, calling it something that would change the industry. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's really like it's at least it is different, you know? I think if she had come out with another eyeshadow palette, it definitely would have been like a little bit more boring. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not incredibly impressed. It's both puffs for $18. That's not a horrible price point, but I don't know. I'm not like obsessed with it. Abby said it was underwhelming thing to hype this much. Yeah, pretty much exactly how I agree with that. Yeah. I think it would have been cool for her to come out with like, I think, and I know that it's kind of been saying this since Halo, but I think Tati should go into skincare. Like, I don't know why she's not going into skincare. I don't know. I feel like Tati's skin, people are so obsessed with how her skin looks. But she does not have face products to blend it with, so it's confusing now. That's a great point too. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. That is a weird one though. I agree. Real Techniques has such good sponges and they're so affordable. Yeah, I feel like skincare. Have you heard about the controversy with the ColourPop and Becky G collab and how allegedly ColourPop got a cease and desist from an indie clothing brand? No, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look into that, I guess. I have no idea. Girl, I found you a couple of months ago and haven't put you down since. I listen to your videos every day on the way to work and on the way home. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Shop Miss A has $1 sponges that I've heard are fantastic. She should have released a powder with it. Yeah, something. Or even like, I understand not wanting, as a small brand, not having the money to do a proper foundation and concealer line. Like, that makes perfect sense. But I would say if you can't do that yet, like do like blush or primer or, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Katie's saying it was a new and revolutionary product and it was just a puff. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel. I don't see her making face products for a while. Yeah. We'll see what happens. It's not sponges, it's puffs. I don't know that I don't it just seems all the same to me. I just got here. Did you get a puppy? I did. He's right here. He's asleep. Trisha has been pissing me off so much lately. How can you preach about living your life and wanting peace, but then be so toxic? I don't think you want me to get started about Trisha. I don't think you do. Yeah, because I watched her video about Stephanie Sue and Nikocado, and I just like, I, I don't normally get like annoyed watching a video like that, but I was like legitimately very annoyed watching that video. Like I could not believe what she was saying in that video, how condescending she was being, how rude she was being. You guys are like hyping me up. You're like, go off. No, I'm a mother now. I'm different. I just feel like that whole thing was so I'm not gonna say that, Brittany. Somebody said Trisha is a troll and she's deaf on drugs. I'm not gonna speculate about the drugs thing just because I don't think that's I'm not one to like point fingers about stuff like that because I don't know her personal life. Like I don't know what she's doing. However, the video she posted about the Stephanie Sue and Nikocado stuff was so ridiculous. Like so incredibly ignorant and stupid. She just sounded so like annoying in it. Like normally I can at least get through her videos even when she's saying things that are annoying, but even her voice, like she was just so, it was like she was purposefully trying to be super annoying and rude. And I was just like, why are you doing this? Like it has nothing to do with her. Nothing except for the fact that she tried to make it about herself first. I don't know. I don't want to get off, but I just feel like it's so annoying that every time there's something she has to like pop in and like, you know what I mean? I don't know. She posted another video today because she watched more of the video. And then Nick's video was just horrific. Like the first video where he was like, I am not sorry. All he did was say, I am not sorry for 22 minutes. I didn't even finish watching the video because it was so stupid. I watched like the first 5 minutes and I was like, no. She wants attention because Nick is getting more and her and John didn't get enough. Honestly, I kind of, oh my God, that was a big snort. Do you want Dad to come take you so I'm not yelling? What do you want? You seem very cozy though. I don't know. It was just awful. And I do agree. I think a lot of it was for her to get attention. Like I really truly think a lot of it was for her to get attention. I think they should all just stick to eating and lose the drama. I completely agree. And the fact that she was like mocking Stephanie, I think that's what made me mad. I think the fact that she was mocking Stephanie's trauma and mocking the way she reacted to that trauma and just flat out like basically saying she was a liar for the way that he really is snoring. Just saying that like she was a liar or being manipulative because she reacted to trauma in a certain way, and saying that showing the footage of her like being upset on the security camera was manipulative. Like I just completely disagree with all of that. And I think it's really disgusting to treat someone's trauma that way. Like I don't know. I think that's a really gross way to treat a person who's very obviously been through an extreme amount of trauma. Didn't she say Stephanie would kill her fiance? Like what WTF? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, the little paw on your chest. He likes to sleep with his paws like straight up in the air. I wanted to smack her so bad, and I'm not a violent person. Do you think Trisha and Jacqueline's ex are really dating, or it's just a PR stunt? I don't know. Either way, it's, okay, so here's how I think about it. The Trisha and John Hill, because for those of you that don't know, Trisha posted like a video and a Snapchat and I think an Instagram, like a picture too, of her and John Hill, Jacqueline Hill's ex-husband. I cannot take my life seriously when you're snoring. They posted a picture together and it being like, oh, we're going to get pregnant tonight or something stupid like that. And I think my whole thing is like, I don't think that Trisha and Jacqueline ever have like met each other or knew each other. So I don't think it's inherently like that crazy to do something like that, like privately. Like I'm sure people meet each other or whatever. Like if she wants to hook up with her, she doesn't know Jacqueline. That's their business. You know what I mean? However, I do think blasting it all over social media when you know that Jacqueline's going to see that and you know it's going to get back to her and you know it's going to negatively impact her and you know it's going to drag her into whatever you're doing, like that's just, it didn't need to be done that way. If they wanted to hook up, they could have just done it. They didn't have to post a bunch of Instagram pictures. And then there were those weird cryptic like Instagram lives where she was like crying and he was talking about court dates and then they were fine 5 minutes later. And like, what are you doing? Everything about what's going on. I felt like Trisha at the beginning of the year, just like a week ago, but it did kind of feel like she had moved. She seemed like a little bit happier. Oh, vlogging with GD donated $5. Thank you so much. And said, Trisha is the biggest manipulator out there. Also, Trisha caused Jason with a knife. Oh, chased Jason with a knife when they were dating. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Trisha and Jason thing is, I can't say for certain what their relationship was like offline, because I think people do like hype things up. You are so cute. I think people do hype things up for online, but I also think you stayed asleep that whole time. I also think online what they were promoting was really toxic. And I think a lot of the relationships Trisha shows online can be kind of toxic. Would you and Charles ever do a type of boy answering questions girls don't dare to ask, or the other way around? I love watching your videos of you two together. So funny. Sorry for being off topic. That's okay. We're actually looking for things to talk about on stream because we want to start streaming more together. So Oliver is a baby, OMG. He's so cute. He really is asleep. He's so sleepy. I'd love to watch you guys video game together. We are really a big goal we have for 2020 is to start Twitch streaming, and start a like joint Twitch channel just because he really likes to stream. He really enjoys like talking to you guys, and I think he's naturally very good at it. He's not very like awkward on camera, which is really nice. So he's actually really good at it. So I think I want him to like do that with me, and then we can have like a Twitch channel and play video games or just chat or do whatever. You know, I think that's something we want to do though. Be kind of fun. Opinion on the new ABH? I think it's cute. The Amrezy palette, is that what it is? I think it's cute, but I'm not like obsessed. I don't know. And maybe I'm still having like ABH fatigue. Look at him right now. Are you joking me? Why are you so cute? I can hear Charles screaming downstairs laughing at how cute he looks right now. Are you smiling in your sleep? What are you dreaming about? The only thing is he farts in his sleep like so bad. He smells so bad. No, the ABH palette, it's cute. I mean, I'm not like obsessed, but I definitely like it. Like it's definitely cute. Oliver. I feel like ABH is always releasing something new. It's hard to keep up with. It's just, I mean, it was a cute palette. Like I thought it had some pretty, it definitely had the pop of blue effect. I saw someone say that it looked like the Too Faced Palm Springs palette, and then I couldn't unsee that. Like I definitely could not unsee that. ABH needs to stop with the releases. Norvina did say that this is the last Anastasia palette release for the rest of the year until Christmas. And then there's also going to be 2 more Norvina releases, but that's it. And I was like, well, that's a normal schedule for them. So have you ever thought to switch to Twitch for your chatting live streams so we can use smoky glow emotes? I haven't thought about that, but maybe I will. Like maybe if we start a Twitch channel, I can start doing my live streams over on Twitch too. I like the idea of having different platforms and different spaces to talk to you guys. And I mean, Twitch has its problems, but I think it'd be a cool place to like, you know what I mean? Just hang out, chill, play some games. We got to figure out how to do it is the hardest part because figuring out how to do it for 2 people, we're trying to figure that all out right now. There's a lot of like, it's a little bit more technical than what YouTube was technical, but I was the one figuring it out. Charles is kind of taking point on the Twitch streaming stuff. He wants to like figure it out and like start it. I think that'd be cool. Hi, Smokey, I'm late, but I love you. Love you too, Laura. Thank you so much. Have you ever tried Lethal Cosmetics? My first palette is getting here soon. I've heard a lot of really good things about Lethal, but I've never tried them. A format similar to Jenna and Julian might be nice. Yeah, we're basically want to be the knockoff Jenna and Julian. We've been pretty honest about that. We basically want to be Jenna and Julian, but like a much more low level, low rated version, obviously, because they're amazing. Taking point equals, I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, he'll figure it out eventually. Oh, Rachel Joy donated $5. Thank you so much. And said, Norvina said until next holiday and refuses to confirm whether she means Christmas or the next calendar holiday. If she drops a Valentine's Day palette, I am done. I'm over it. What mascaras do you like? I love the Essence Lash Princess. I love the Roller Lash. I've been okay with the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. It's like fine, but it's not great. What's your favorite perfume? I've actually been really loving the Thank You Next perfume by Ariana Grande. I know that's random. And I also love YSL Black Opium. That's like my favorite, but I know it's expensive, but it's my favorite one. What color lash princess? Mint green, obviously. Haven't tried Lethal Cosmetic. Hannah, that's literally what Georgia sent you. She sent me a Lethal palette? Why did I think she sent me? Hold on. I have it right here. I'm doing a tutorial Tuesday with it on Tuesday. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. Are you He's so shook. He's so shook. I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm sorry. Georgia did send me a Lethal Cosmetics palette. I haven't used it yet. I'm using it in a tutorial Tuesday. On Tuesday. I didn't know it was a Lethal Cosmetics one. For some reason, I thought it was a different one. Just got YSL Libra perfume and love it. Oh, okay. I'll have to try that. Do you have any new candles you've actually been into? So I've really been liking Frosted Coconut Snowball. It's not lit right now because I didn't want to light it around the dog. I didn't know how he'd do with scents. But I'm trying to burn through at least 75% of the candles I have before I buy any new ones. So we're going to be just like burning. Have you tried the JD Glow single eyeshadows? I recently did. Oh my God, I love the JD Glow shadows. I have a whole little, I'm sorry, I got to show them things. Do you want to show them? This is how many I have. I want to get more though. I really want to get more, but they're kind of expensive, so I like to wait till they're on sale, just because I don't like paying like $12 a piece for an eyeshadow. Hi, are you awake now? Is your puppy a Boston Terrier? He makes me miss my puppy. They think he's part Boston Terrier. They also think he might have a little Frenchie in him. We're not sure. Let's see. What is going on with your palette? We're going to be doing the reveal date on the 23rd. That is what's happening. Speaking of Jenna and Julian, the e-girl video was hilarious. I would pay good money to see you and Charles transform into e-girls. Oh man, I could honestly see myself turning my channel into just like recreating the things that Jenna Marbles does. Like that could be my brand, honestly, just recreating what she does. Can you imagine? I would love to be an e-girl. I actually did my blush. I filmed today and I did my blush like really, really heavily before I filmed. And I was like, I think I'm being influenced by Jenna Marbles / e-girls right now because I wanted to do nothing but like put blush on my face. I also just I'm working with this, well, I'm not like working with them being paid, but they sent me this huge box. It's like an app called Yes Style. They have a lot of K Beauty. They sent me this huge box of K Beauty and I got these little, sorry, I know you don't like it. I got this like skin tint thing that reminds me of Benefits, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm excited to see like how it works and everything. I've been a little scared, but I can see the Frenchie in him. My dog is, and he farts all day and night. Yeah, he farts a lot, but it's okay. You're stinky, but I love you. Yeah, hello. Hello, my baby boy. You want to say hi? Did you just fall over? Oh, he's still not the most agile young boy to exist. He's still a little floppy. What dog toys have you got for your little man? He has way too many toys. I am literally spoiling him so much. I can't help it. Oh, you want to go back to sleep? Okay, your sideways position. Literally all I do is buy him toys. We've gone to Petco the past 3 days in a row, and I've bought him toys every single time. And I've also gotten him I've gotten him online once. I've gotten him tons of stuff. I just feel like you lose them when you're a dog. Like they get lost, and then you just want to have another one. So I feel like you can never have too many. What made you want to be an influencer? I didn't. I don't think I'm an influencer at all. I think I'm more just like a person who posts things. Rotate the toys so he doesn't get bored. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Maybe like keeping some. He has this little lobster that he loves right now that Charles didn't think he would like, and then he loved it. So I was right about that. Oh, how do you go about getting on PR lists? I don't really try to get on PR lists. Usually just because I get like nervous. Like I just don't want to like bother anyone. So I don't really try, but I know some people do actually like reach out to brands, and normally they're pretty receptive to it. Especially if you've bought from the brand before and you have videos with their content. I feel like brands like that because they can see what type of content you'll create with this stuff. But I think for me, I'm only on a couple PR lists, and it's really just a couple PR lists. They've all reached out to me, and even with the Yes Style thing, it wasn't like a PR list. It was like they'll send me like whatever I want to try from them, stuff like that. Congratulations on your new fur baby. I just brought my home 2 kittens, brothers. Oh, kitties. Let's see. Let's see. Charles is like answering questions for me. Goals. Thanks, babe. I appreciate that. Let's see. Get some chew toys for when he's teething. He's already teething. He's not, here's the thing. I don't care that he's teething, but he's not shown any interest in the couch yet. And I needed to stay that way because we just got a new couch like a few months ago that I'm in love with. It's like the perfect couch. The place that I bought it from majorly screwed me over and overcharged me for like $500 for it, which I'm pretty mad about and I'm probably going to talk about eventually. However, the couch is beautiful and it's very nice and I love it. And he's not shown any interest in scratching up or biting the couch, but he really likes biting our dining room table and my like office chair. He randomly just wants to like bite. He likes biting harder things. So we got him a bunch of like hard chew toys, but not too hard because I don't want him to hurt his little teeth. Is your palette cruelty-free? Yes. There's a bitter spray at Walmart. It'll save your furniture. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if he like shows interest because here's the thing. Most of our furniture at this point is like a hand-me-down furniture and it's pretty old. So I'm not really stressed if he gnaws on like the dining room table because we're going to get a new one in a few years anyway. And if it makes him happy, I mean, it's a very old table. Like my childhood dogs have absolutely chewed on it. It already has bites on it because we got it from my parents. So the only real thing I would want to protect would be our couch. But so far, he just enjoys chilling on the couch. It's really funny too because I read on like a website. I've been constantly reading, like, I'm sorry if this is boring, me talking about my dog. I promise I'm not going to become a dog channel, but I've been reading like all these really good like sites and watching videos on how to best train your dog and everything. Just because he doesn't start training classes for another couple weeks, we want to start some stuff. We want him to show up all the other puppies and show that he's the best trained. But we got him. I read that if you have like a space for them in every room, they'll be less likely to pee or poop in the house because it'll feel like it's their space. So today we were at Petco and I was like, let's just get like beds for every room. So now he has a little bed in every room that's his and a little toy in every bed. And he can choose whichever bed he wants to lay on, depending on what room we're in. And then it can feel like it's his home because it's his home too. Yes, it's your home too. It definitely is. Don't worry, I'm not afraid to be the mean dad and keep him from chewing, says Charles. I can't help. I just want him to be happy. Would you ever come to Ithaca, New York? I know you're not too far. Would love to see you. I've actually been to Ithaca a ton. It's so cute there. It's like a little hipster town. It's adorable. I love there's like a little street there that's like so cute. Let's see. Just got here, but man, I miss seeing your face every damn day. I missed like uploading every day, kind of, but also I've enjoyed the break. Definitely getting back into it. I have my whole I have a post-it note right in front of me of next week's videos. We have 5 videos planned. So I think that'll be good. Just get some out of the way. I wish my dog would lay in her bed. She is a Boston. She always has to be on top of me constantly. He definitely prefers to sleep on me, but he really likes the bed. Like when I was filming today, I put him in his bed at my feet and he just slept. So far it's been going really well. Are you ready for university? I have such a love-hate relationship with mine. Yeah, I think I'm ready. This is my last semester, so I definitely have a tiny bit of senioritis in the sense that I like wish it was over. but I'm also really excited just to be done. It'll be cool to have like a degree, I feel like. So I'll finally have my bachelor's, but I'm immediately starting right into my master's. So I don't really have much of a break. So I'm excited. His Instagram is Oliver__glow. That's his Instagram. Be the alpha, no truing. Trust he is happy. Dogs need boundaries, just like men and children. Yeah, I don't disagree. I just think, I don't know, he's just a pupper. He's okay. We tell him no. We also, especially with, oh wait. How are you and how is your anxiety lately? My anxiety has actually been really good since getting Oliver. I think that's probably temporary, but it's definitely having an animal is like, it's so crazy. People told me it would be like really therapeutic to have an animal. But he is so chill and so therapeutic that I really have been enjoying having him around. He makes me a little less anxious for sure, but anxiety's been okay. We're doing okay. We're working on it. Are you nervous about grad school? I think I'm nervous about writing a thesis. Not that I haven't written really long papers before, but it's always been in groups. So I've only ever written like because the thesis is supposed to be like I think 75 pages or something like that, and it's like a very research heavy paper. So I am nervous about doing the thesis work just because that's a lot of work and it's a lot of work to do by yourself. But the way that they have the class set up is really helpful. I'm not really nervous about the classes or anything because I feel very comfortable in my classes right now, and it's really just going to be like one step up and then another step up. So I feel pretty comfortable in those. Hey girl, miss you. What a cute fur baby. Enjoy every moment. I know I'm treated. He literally is like my baby. Like I feel like I feel like he's really my child. I am in my final year of university too, Bachelor of Science in Psych. Oh, very cool. I'm considering post-grad studies also. Yeah, it's a big commitment to do post-grad. But I think for me too, I think it's the right move because especially the thing with social work is the more education you get, kind of the more opportunity you have, which is what I want. Oh, Rachel Joy donated $2. Thank you so much. And said almost every thesis is with a group of 3 professors and you. I don't know if that's how this is set up, but it might be. I have an advisor right now who works for the grad program at my school, and she's explaining it to me. And I think a lot of it is like you come to class and you talk about what you're going to write about, and then you go home and then you write for like 2 weeks, and then you go back to class for a week, and then you get feedback from all of your classmates and you get feedback from the professor. So you're kind of slowly writing it over the course of a semester instead of like just on your own having to do everything. Like we have one of our classes is strictly made for like feedback on the thesis. I also haven't picked a topic yet or even thought about it. I still have to do a capstone project this semester. That's like a macro level project. Oh, Brandy donated $1.99. Thank you so much, Brandy. So I'm still having kind of like I think I want to do something on like child advocacy or something, just because I might go on to get, this is like way in the future, but I've been thinking lately about getting my PhD. And I'm getting an MSW, by the way, Kristen. I've been thinking about getting my PhD in child advocacy, and I think that would be because I kind of the more I do social work, the more I want to do more macro stuff, and I think it would be cool to go and get the PhD. So I might do something like that. Yeah, I love macro work. I don't know how you're so motivated to be able to do everything you do. I get so overwhelmed when I have so much on my plate. Props to you, Hannah. I also get very overwhelmed. So you're not alone. I get very overwhelmed. You can ask Charles. I cry a lot. Um, I get very, very overwhelmed sometimes. But I think a big part of it is just kind of having that goal in mind, that the long-term goal and the short-term goals. So like my short-term goals for this semester are to never miss an assignment, make sure every assignment is handed in on time, and I'm trying to aim for a 3.8 or higher overall GPA. Those are like the short terms. And obviously the long term is like, go to grad school and get a doctorate. And Midas times Smoky Glow will be revealed. Yes, we're revealing the collab on January 23rd. I'm so excited. How do you stay motivated? I don't know. This is going to sound really lame, but I really am a big believer in like motivational posts. Like my phone background is all about like, I constantly change it out, but it's always a different message about like working harder. Like my big thing the past 2 years has been like work harder, like just work harder than you're currently working. And I like have my screensavers like about working really hard, and weirdly seeing those things, I think subconsciously kind of like motivates me to do that. Do your thesis on child exploitation on YouTube Kids. I actually have thought about doing that. I really have. I don't know if I would be like allowed to do that because I don't know if it has to be pertinent to my field placement or like what you have to do. But I've actually thought about doing that. And that's actually one of the reasons I kind of want to get my PhD would be to, oh, Brandy donated $4.99. Thank you so much, Brandy. And said, so glad I caught you live. My life feels like something is missing, something now that Glomus is over. Love you and your content so much. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I miss talking to you guys every day. Hello, are you awake? Are you just stretching? You're just stretching. Yeah, that's kind of why I want to get my PhD though, is because I think I would love to be able to fight for more This sounds a little ambitious, but like updating current legislation on child exploitation of kids who work in, I've talked about this on my channel a ton, but I definitely want to, in my career, potentially like work towards that, working on updating laws to protect kids on YouTube and protect kids on social media, because I just think there's a huge like black space in the law where, you know what I mean? Like there, it's only for kids who do traditional media, which is just not what's happening anymore. Most kids that are famous because they're on TikTok. TikTok, don't even get me started on TikTok, kids. I could do a whole video on that. It's so scary. It's so scary. Did you just toot? Are you kidding? How do you toot in your sleep? How hard was, sorry, I'll switch topics. I know I'm ranting about children. People get weird about that, but how hard was the color selection for your palette? It wasn't super hard. I knew the color scheme I wanted to have in mind. The hard part was like editing it. You know what I mean? Like editing out colors and putting different ones in to try to add depth to it and make it like an interesting palette. What do you do with excess cosmetic PR? If you have extra, I recommend donating it to foster homes since makeup is often not available and it helps boost young girls' confidence. So I actually normally will either give it to like friends or family. They kind of get first dibs on everything. And then there's also a women's shelter here that I donate to. It's not like a women's shelter. It's kind of like it's like a place women can go to get clothing for jobs, like professional clothing. And they're always taking unused makeup because they also want to like give women makeup for like job interviews, and it definitely gets used that way. And I do think I just gave a bunch over Christmas. I gave a bunch of stuff that I'd never used to Charles's mom, and she gave it to a young girls shelter. It was like a teen shelter, and I know they got a lot of use out of it there. I tried to put in like stuff I thought they'd be excited about. Like I randomly had like an extra Norvina Pro palette, and so I like sent that over, and yeah, just try to give stuff like that. But I definitely think if you don't use any, I think it's like important if you get an excess of makeup. Let's see. What are your thoughts on your own meet and greet? I don't, okay, so you guys have really been asking for a meet and greet, and I saw that Angelica did a meet and greet in San Francisco at a mall, and she actually had like a lot of people go and meet her and go shopping with her. And I was like, that is such a cute, and they all went to like dinner or lunch or something. And I was like, that is such a cute idea. Like, I love that idea. Because I would never want to do one where I'm like, oh my God, come pay $5,000 to come take one selfie with me. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. But I liked the idea of getting to like meet people and like go like shopping or like go get dinner or like do things like that. And so I know, well, Charles, stop telling them everything, we're going. But I know that we're probably going to go to Boston for Boston Calling. That's a music festival this year. I'm also going back to Boston at the end of July, and I'm going to be with Nisa. We're going to the Taylor Swift music festival. I bought tickets for that. And I know we're going to be in London and Paris in a couple months, like next month. So I thought maybe we could do something there. I know we might be going possibly, this is not fleshed out at all, but we've been thinking about going to California because my sister lives there. And I also thought it'd be cool just to like go for a week. And I was like, well, if we're in California, we could do something. So I think just kind of, I know, I'm also might be, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this yet with Georgia, but I might be going to Minnesota and visiting Georgia for the Minnesota State Fair. And I know a few other smaller creators are going. So I think if we all went, we would do some sort of like meetup with everyone. So I don't come to Australia. I'm so sorry. Never. I will never come to Australia. So many things seem to be just happening over there. However, I did want to do something for, I think maybe next month's, I'm launching merch in February, and I might do all the proceeds to Australia because I feel it's freaking heartbreaking what's happening over there. So sad. Charles told me to stop. He messaged me and said, stop picking at my nose. I'm not picking at my nose. The top of my nose, like not in my nose, itches really, really bad. Syracuse meet and greet. See, that's the thing. I don't want to like be like, oh, come to my meet and greet. And then it's like one or two people show up and then I feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be like that. Destiny USA would be a great place for a meet and greet though, because there's so much shopping to do there. I love Destiny as a mall. It's a great mall. My little nugget. I can't believe he stayed asleep this whole time. I really cannot. Come to New Zealand. I've actually always wanted to go to New Zealand. My sister got to go and she studied abroad, and I was so jealous. Will you take your dog with you while traveling? So when we go to Europe, no, because he's way too young. And I just don't think he could. I don't want to put that stress on him. It's a long flight. Like, I just don't want to do that. So we have a friend that he's either staying with my friend or he's staying with my parents. We haven't decided yet. But he's going to be very well taken care of. But I think if we go places where we're driving, we'd probably take him places. You know, I want him to see the world. I want the best for my little boy. Minnesota State Fair is hands down insane, best thing ever. We literally couldn't count the days until the next one as soon as it ends. Yeah, I've never been, and I've heard, and I also know Georgia said we could go to the Mall of America, which I was very interested in. So I think I might do that too. I'm kind of bummed because Georgia is going to be in New York. Literally, she's only coming for like a couple days to visit. She was visiting Lacey in Albany, and Lacey, that's exactly the days that I'm going to Europe. I get home from Europe on the 22nd, and that's when she's leaving. So I will not have any time to see her, which makes me really sad. But I think I may go out and visit her this year. I was thinking about driving, but it's a very far drive. But I hate flying on planes. I really avoid flying on planes at all costs. Oh, hi baby. How you doing? Are you doing okay? Western New Yorkers want to meet up at shop. Let's all meet at Destiny USA. Only can be known as Carousel Mall. And we can all go to Destiny USA. I'll get Lacey to come up. I've talked to Teresa's dad and Lacey, and I think Nisa, we talked to about it too. There's a bunch, I think Emily too. There's a bunch of us that have talked about all getting together in New York City and doing like a New York City meetup with all of us. I like the idea of meeting up with a lot of other small creators. I think that's kind of fun because then I think we all share a pretty similar subscriber base. So I think it'd be cool to get to, like, if you get to meet all of us, you know what I mean? And we all get to meet you. I don't know what that's going to feel like though. I've met some of you in person before, and it's the most surreal feeling on the planet to like see a person because you really just see numbers. And now it's like you get to see people, you know? It's really cool. Let's see. Go on tour. It's the glow stick tour. I'm feeling left out because I'm in the UK. I'm going to be in London, and I really might plan something when I'm in London and Paris, just because I think it would be really cool. What can you tell us about your Midas collab? Any spoilers? Any spoilers? I can tell you. Oh, I don't know if I can tell you anything. I'm trying to think of something I could tell you. I can tell you that I worked very hard on the shade names and the like names of everything. And I think I aced it with names. And I can't wait for you guys to see the video like showing the actual collection because I'm going to explain all the names. And I think it's like I really love when creators explain the names of the palettes they make. Like even James Charles, when he came out with his, I loved that he like created the names that were so specific and meaningful, and I loved the way. Oh, hello. Hello, my boy. How are you? Yeah, I just think it's cool, and I think it'll be cool to get to explain to you guys the shade names. So please tell me the names are on the actual palette. Absolutely. They absolutely are. I'm really excited. The sneak peek that came out tonight got me so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. I was really nervous when it was like happening at first because I was nervous that like nobody was gonna care that I was like making it. And then everybody was so excited. Please say there's some sort of nude shade called Dofa. I can't confirm or deny anything. Okay, I can't. But did you reinvent the rainbow palette? Is this the only palette you will ever need? If I don't like it, does that mean no? I'm gonna be very real with you guys about it because I think I don't like look at him. Are you kidding? What is he doing right now? I don't think any makeup is like the most iconic, legendary thing you've ever had in your entire life. I am very proud of this palette, and I think if you buy it, you will absolutely love it. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my God. The most life-changing, revolutionary thing to ever happen in existence. Because I mean, it's makeup. At the end of the day, it's a palette, but I love it. I love the palette, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Trying to convince my boyfriend to buy me your palette because I'm on a no buy. No shade queen. Did you watch? Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that. Sorry. Is there a neon green glow stick shade? I know that's not pink, so not on brand, but that's my guess. That, you know what? That would have been awesome. Had I thought about that, it would have been an awesome idea. It's kind of crazy. Your little pup's paws are giving me life. He's really just so slumped right now. I was gonna have Charles take him if he was like in a playing mood, but he just fell fast asleep. I will say when I started this collab working on it, I was at, this is nuts to say, when I started the collab and when Rocio asked me to do it, I was at 30,000 subscribers, 35,000 subscribers, somewhere around there. And you have seen the past few months how much growth there's been. So I've gained about 100,000 subscribers since I started this collab. So it's kind of nutty to think about. And it's also kind of nutty because I think it's like just crazy to see how much like growth has evolved. I'm almost a little worried because I put inside jokes being like, oh, all of them will know these like little inside jokes, but I'm worried now that people like won't know them. So I'm hoping that you guys still get it and everything, but it was really exciting though. It's crazy though, because the more I grew, the more I was like, oh, like I knew this the whole time. So as I was growing, I was like, oh my God, this palette. Hannah, she is holding a baby. LOL, the best kind of baby. This is my baby, but it's a dog. So they bet on the right horse. I think it's actually really cute because when I was in Chicago recently, I went to go do the promotional shoots for the palette, which was so cool. I'm not a model, by the way. I learned that about myself. I am not a model. I do not know the photographer was like, just do like model faces. I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm so awkward. I can literally only be silly on camera or I have like one face. So she had to really direct me, but the photographer is fantastic. The whole team that like helped me get ready and helped all the other models get ready were so kind. We got to take some really fun pictures with the other models. I'm really, really excited for you guys to see the shop. But while I was there, I was telling her, the owner of Midas, who's an amazing person, I was telling her, I was like, it has literally been almost exactly a year since you sent me your first email to send me your very first palette, which I literally still have. I'll always keep it because I'm sorry, Ollie. This is their first ever palette that they put out a year ago. And just to see like the growth of the brand and how much work Theo has put into it and and I got to see like her setup of like how she ships out orders and how she does everything because she's doing it all by herself and it's just incredible. Like it's insane and I'm so proud of her and I really believe in the brand. So that's why when she was like, do you want to do this? I was like, duh. So it's crazy that like a year ago they started and I found out about them and now I get to like actually create something with them. It's been really cool. And she's been fantastic the whole process. She very much was like the creative stuff's on you. And I was like, thank you. Correct. Congratulations, BTW. Oh, Stella, I love your channel. Best regards to your mom. Thank you. Yeah, my mom has, a lot of you guys have been asking for updates. I actually asked her if I could talk about it and she said it was fine. So she's having, I'm not going to go into detail, but she has to have heart surgery next week, which is a little scary. We at first thought it was going to get to be the like non-invasive one. So the one where they go through the artery, but they have to do the second to most invasive. So they do have to do like they have to like slice, they have to like open her, but it's not like, they don't have to like crack her chest or anything. So it's a little scary. And it's happening next week, but I think I trust modern medicine completely. And I think these surgeries happen so much. And the doctors that do them, they do like 15 a day. They know what they're doing. I think modern medicine has come so far with stuff like this. It's scary, but it's not like it's not life-threateningly scary. All of the pre-tests have been going amazingly well. So I'm not too scared, and she really appreciates your guys' like love and support. When I posted about it on Twitter, she was reading through all your responses and she was like it really warmed her heart to see you guys sending her so much love. It really did. It meant a lot to her. She really, you guys don't know this because you've never met her. I think I'm going to have her on the channel eventually, but not anytime soon, obviously. But She like is very supportive of my channel. And she like likes to follow me on Twitter, and she always like comments on my stuff on Twitter, and she's always bopping around. She's always staying informed on my YouTube channel. She's very supportive of it. So see, shares getting to see your guys' thoughts, I think really helped her because she's a big believer in prayer and sending good vibes, and I think it was really good for her to see that. Hello, my little squish. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not going to sleep tonight, are you? Please post this after it's done so I can hear all the bits. Oh, yeah, all of my lives always get posted. We know your mom thinks you're a celebrity, and she's right. My mom's so funny. Do you have any tips on starting a YouTube channel? What were some of the obstacles, or maybe even what you found your main obstacle? Love your channel and how well you speak. Thank you. Everyone always asks like advice on starting a YouTube channel. You really just gotta like do it. There's no, you kind of just have to like post. The pear! And thank you so much for the 19.99. Oh my gosh, it's a little pear dancing. It says thanks for being you. I freaking love that pear. I feel like that's like the ongoing thing now, but that pear is so freaking cute. Uh, the pear is back. Positive vibes for Mama Glow. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I think she's gonna be she's a champ, so I think she's gonna be good. The only reason it's a little scary is because she has like pre-existing conditions, so that's kind of like stuff they have to watch for, but I think it's gonna be completely fine. Oh wait, what's going on? I had brain surgery 3 years ago too. Oh wow. Brain surgery, that's scary too. The thing is, oh, I love the pears. That's my new emoji, the pear. I just think it's so cute. It's like me. um, I know. You want me to shut up. No, I think the thing about surgeries is like obviously any surgery is scary because there is a risk. It's not no risk, so it's scary. But with the way that modern medicine is, I think it can really be, I think it'll be fine. I'll let you guys know too. I'm not gonna like not tell you guys. So I'll make sure you guys know when she gets out and everything. Pear merch? Ooh, that could be fun. Me as a pear? You guys are geniuses. Keep thoughts, positive thoughts. Yeah, I was very stressed around Christmas time, but now that it's getting closer, I'm just really trying to like be calm and yeah, she's been doing well though. I think she's like ready. She's calm. She's not too scared. What are you going to do with your puppy when you go to Europe? He's either going to stay with my parents or he's going to stay with a friend. We're not sure. It depends. So, smoky pear. I don't know why that's so funny, but like me as a pear, that cracks me up. It's so funny because I think it's really funny to me because I went to this like I don't know if you guys know what Barbizon is. It's a scam. Don't do it. It's called Barbizon USA, and it's supposedly this. They're in malls. I was one of the people that tried to get you to sign up in malls when I was like 12, because they had me work. They were the only people who would hire 12-year-olds to work. So I would like work there to get money. But I did this like modeling school, and it was like an acting and modeling class, and like the kid who played Rico on Hannah Montana was in this Barbizon thing, and they did this thing, and mind you, I was like 13 or 12 when I did this, so I did not have the best body confidence, like I was not thriving, and they did this thing where because you're trying to be a model, they were like, well, we need you to know what type of body shape you have. So all the girls would stand up, and there were these beautiful, like teenage girls. And I was so awkward looking when I was a kid. I'm still awkward looking, but I was like very awkward as a child. Like I had like a bowl cut. I was not doing well. And all the girls would stand up, and the people would be like, oh my God, you have like an hourglass shaped body. You have like an hourglass shaped body. Like all the girls, they were saying that too. And then I stood up and they were like, we think you have a pear shape. They're like, you're really like small up here, and then you have huge hips. And I was like, great, thank you. So now I'm just gonna embrace it. The pear, right? I'd love some pear glow merch. That's so funny. A pear with a bun would be iconic. Could you imagine like a pear with a bun and lip gloss? Like that would be everything. Any collabs in Europe? Probably not. I don't know if oh my God, is Angelica? Is she in London? Oh my God, maybe I'll ask Angelica Oles if she wants to meet. Not, we don't have to like film or anything, but it'd be cool to meet her because I love her. She's amazing. I love her. She's great. OMG, my 2 friends from middle school were models. Yeah, it was like a modeling school, and at the end of it, you did, like, a runway show, and there was talent scouts, which there were not. It was a total scam. Like, it was fun. Me and my sister did it together, and we actually, like, did have fun, but, like, it was looking back, what a scam. They tried to make it seem like it was really exclusive to get into, like, you had to, like, audition to get in, but, like, they didn't anyone who was willing to, like, pay for it. But me and my sister did, like, we did, like, theater and stuff, so it wasn't that far off that we would do something like that, but and they taught us makeup skills. I wish I remember, like, the makeup skills that they taught me at Barbizon, because I would make a video about it. I did a beauty pageant, and OMG, the scam. I always wanted to do beauty pageants, and my parents would never let me. And I'm actually glad they didn't, but I always wanted to. I thought they looked so fun. I really liked doing stuff like that. My mom did Barbizon too. Yeah, I did what? His little eyes are open. What do you think about influencers promoting specific presidential candidates? Emily, I don't even want to try to pronounce that last name and butcher it, did a whole thing on Bernie Sanders on Instagram. So I think it's everyone's choice if they want to promote who they want to promote. Like, I think it's everyone's choice who they want to endorse. I think if you want to make an endorsement, it's your choice as an influencer, because I do think you get a lot of hate online no matter who you pick. So opening yourself up to that kind of hate can definitely be a little intimidating for influencers, and I would understand why they maybe wouldn't want to do that. When it gets closer to things, I will probably publicly talk about somebody that I'm going to endorse. I have a person in mind that I really like right now, but I do still think it's kind of I like to wait till it's a little bit closer to things. But I have a person in mind right now that I would probably be endorsing. Um, but I think it's everyone's choice, because I get why influencers don't want to, like, isolate people by talking about politics. My opinion going into 2020 was, I think the political climate is too insane right now to just pretend it's not a thing. So I feel like I do at least want to give some opinions on it. Not to a point where I become like a political channel, but definitely give just some opinions. I think having a platform means that you have the opportunity to do things like that. And I also think it's on brand, because I've been talking about registering to vote forever. So we'll see. It's so tribal and it can be so tricky. Yeah, it's a really talking about politics on a social platform is very tricky. Because even if you're saying something that's like a fact, there's so many opinions and facts, and it kind of gets blurred, I think. Um, but we'll see. Whatever happens though, vote blue. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just tricky. And I understand why influencers don't want to touch on it. I think I would like to, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think I would like to a little bit. Not a lot. I don't want to I don't want to piss too many people off, but I think there's too much happening not going on. It's been killing me with suspense to know who your presidential pick is almost as much as your palette. I have a person in mind that I'm very for right now. I'm way more political on Twitter. I retweet and I don't necessarily tweet political things, but if you look at my likes and my retweets, I definitely there's two candidates right now that I'm very for, and I would be very happy if either one of those two people got the election and the nomination. But we'll see what happens. His tiny paws up. I know. He's so dramatic. He's a dramatic little boy. Just like his mother. Hello. Hello, my little baby. You're not going to sleep tonight, though. He's so mad. I keep waking him up. Ah. Any advice on creating commentary videos and researching them? Don't try to write yourself like a script, but maybe what I do is post-it notes, and that works great for me. I try to keep every single video on maximum 2 post-it notes, because then I am concise enough, and then I'm just giving myself bullet points and talking points, and I'm not trying to like write a script for myself. Hello. But I still have like You know what I mean? Like I have an idea of what I'm going to say and what I'm going to talk about. I think if you go into a commentary video, especially if you're talking about like different things, I think if you're going into that without having any idea of what you're going to say, it can sometimes be a little too rambly, which some of my videos where I go into it not having anything to say definitely get rambly. Do you ever use other videos as research into the topic, or do you use Twitter and their own socials? It depends. It really depends. Depends on the situation. Sometimes I'll watch other videos if I like missed a whole bunch of stuff and stuff got deleted off of Twitter or whatever. So sometimes I'll watch other people's videos for inspiration. But for the most part, I try not to watch other people's commentary videos until after I've made mine, just because I feel like I don't want to just like regurgitate what they said, you know? Opinion on ContraPoints. Recently watched her video on cancel culture. Thought it was good. I disagreed with a few points, but thought it was a good video. But I don't know enough about the channel and the all I knew about the cancellation of ContraPoints was from that video. So I don't know if there's a whole different side to that like she didn't touch on in the video. But I did feel like that video was an interesting video. I don't know if I agreed with everything, but I thought it was very well made, very well put together, and I liked the video. I'm really not picking my nose. When my sinuses get bad, the top of my nose itches really, really bad. I think for commentaries, a lot of people appreciate and can see if it's scripted versus if the topic's been thought about and slightly freestyled, even if it's a little rambly. I like mine. I would prefer it to be rambly over being overly scripted. Like I one thing I do weirdly, because I always get Starbucks usually before I go make a video, or I'll go like I usually like make my videos midday. So I'll go get lunch or I'll go do something, run errands. And while I'm like doing that, I'll be driving in my car, and if I know I'm going to film a commentary video, I literally have the discussion in my brain. Like I say the video, what I want to say in the video, and I make the points I want to make. And usually talking it out once over first gets out some of that rambliness and allows, like saying it out loud, literally just saying it out loud gets out a little bit of that rambliness. So when I sit down to make the video, I'm like, okay, I remember I said this one particular thing and I really wanted to mention it because I thought it worked really well. And I think doing things like that really help. You are literally so cute. You're distracting me because you're so cute. I'm worried I'm allergic to you though, because my nose is itching really, really bad. I like when they're rambly. It seems like your own opinion more than the same thing everyone else thinks. I would agree. Mine are usually pretty rambly. I try not to make them rambly. I try to make them more concise, but this isn't alive until Charles brings up garbage plates. He's ridiculous. Do you want to see Taylor Swift live anymore? Or anytime soon, sorry. I'm getting to the point where I've been live for too long and I can't read anymore. Yeah, I'm going to see her in July, and I'm at the end of July, July 31st, I believe. And I am so excited. I actually kind of splurged and got like really good seats. I'm on the floor. I have floor seats to the concert, which I've never done that before with concerts. I always get like the nosebleeds, but I've been a fan of hers for easily 14 years at this point. No, literally since I was 10. So 14 years now, going on 15 years, I've been a fan of hers. And I just felt like, I was like, you've been a fan for 15 years. You've seen her twice. Both of those times has been when you're in the nosebleed section. And like, you still loved it. Like I loved it. But also the difference between the floor seats that I got, because I think I got a really good deal. The difference between those seats and the nosebleeds was a matter of like $150, I think. So I was like, I'm going to do it. So I did. I got really good seats. I'm very excited. Do you and Charles like metal bands? I don't like metal bands. I'm sorry. Charles does though. And he's probably been to the local place. There's a great local band from Rochester, New York that I've seen a few times. Their name is Sirens and Sailors. I bet Charles has heard of them. He's very into like the local scene. I'm not a metal fan at all. It's like the one genre of music I just can't get into. I love Back to December and The Archer. Oh, you like the slow songs. Do you think Charles will propose in Paris? No. I do not think so. I think we're probably gonna wait on that until like at least until I'm graduated for sure. I want to have a degree for sure. Your doggo. Taylor Swift is great live. I saw her before she was big and she opened for Brad Paisley. Oh, okay. That's really cool, actually. That's kind of a cool thing to get to say that you like saw her before she was Taylor Swift. I'm always jealous of people who get to say that. For a long time, I was like, there's always that, those questions of like, if you could go back to a moment like history, like what would it be? Mine was always, I wish I could have been there the first time the Strokes, because they're one of my favorite bands of all time. So like, I wish I could have been there the first time the Strokes became the Strokes and like performed live for the first time. Like, I don't know. I feel like moments like that are such cool moments to get to be there for, Hi, Muffin. You are he's literally so sleepy. Wake up. What are you doing? Taylor Swift only grew up like 20 minutes away from me. It was weird. My family. What? You grew up near the Christmas tree farm? The song she just made? Have you seen Cats? I haven't seen Cats yet. I heard it was really bad. I don't think I'm going to see it. I don't really like the musical Cats, so I don't think I'd like the movie. Oh, wait, here we go. Love the Strokes. I saw Destiny's Child back when they still had 4 members. Are you going to propose in Paris? No. But I appreciate that because we don't conform to gender roles. Thank you. I heard Cats was an abomination. That's funny. Don't see it. Yeah, I didn't really like Cats. I've seen the musical like live, and it doesn't have a point. Like I just can't get over that. Hello, are you awake? No biting. Remember, he always. My haters will love this, but he loves to bite my chin. He loves it. He loves it. Like I need to experience the catastrophe myself. You know what? Maybe I'll get it when it goes on like Redbox. Maybe if I like am feeling a night where like Charles isn't home. I saw Cats, don't go see it. Stop it. I was kind of interested because Taylor Swift is in it, but also I love her. I've been a fan for a long time. She's not an actress. Like all tea, all shade. Like Taylor Swift is definitely not an actress. I think she thrives more in like songwriting. So I don't think that would be a particularly fantastic thing to see. Hi, my love. Are you awake now? He's wide awake. He slept through the whole life. And now he's up and he wants to play. You want to play? She's also in it for like 10 seconds. Want me to come get him? If you want to, Charles, you can come get him. I love that Charles is in the live. He's such a good mod. I so appreciate it. Currently, I know he doesn't find these lives as interesting, so. I saw her open for George Strait. I got to meet her. She met everyone in line. That is so sweet. Oh, don't get my baby hairs. The big thing we're trying to do right now is if he like is biting, like because he'll play bite like your fingers, just because he's a pupper. So we're trying to replace everything like that with toys. So like if he's biting my thumb, we're like, nope, then we give him a toy. That's also why. Charles, we're here, check. Here, yeah, babe, you can come get him. Just because I think he wants to play. I wish you could stay with me, but I don't have any toys for you. I didn't bring any up. I thought you were only going to be here for a minute. I'm probably going to get off the live soon too, but I just want to, I've been on for over an hour. This is my limit. OMG, I want a Charles. He's great. Very supportive. I appreciate it. Do you guys like his little collar? We were really indecisive about the collar. What do we think? It's like a red and green. What do we think? Do we like it?
He's so cute.
Isn't he so great? Oh, yeah. You did so good on this live stream, Oliver. You were a little star. You did so good. I leave that basket there so he won't when he's in here.
Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. He's so happy.
You're wearing a competing brand. So you can't actually.
I'm gonna buy him a matching sweater.
You actually can't sit with us. Hello, it's Daddy.
Hi, buddy.
Are you excited? It's Dad.
You want me to take him?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna log off actually. Oh. Get him a bow tie. We already did.
We have one.
Well, you don't think we got him a bow tie for Valentine's Day?
Look, he's got his
little... Oh yeah. He's got his little collar. Oh my goodness. He's got his little on his collar. We got him.
Don't dox us though.
I won't. I'm going to flip it around before I show. Well, I might have to cancel this live if you can see it, but we got him for his little name thing. It's a little bow tie. He's a little handsome, dapper boy. My little baby. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here, though. I had a lot of fun. Was it fun for you?
Yeah. I was playing Pokemon.
He worked all day, so he's tired. But he now gets to play with Oliver.
Hi, buddy.
We get to play. He probably should go out, too, because he was just sleeping for a long time. But, all right. Would you and Charles do a podcast?
We
We tried. We tried to do one a really long time ago when I had like 0 subscribers. And maybe we'll try again. That could be fun. We talk a lot. Oliver could be on it. Do you have anything you want to say?
Don't let me forget when you log off, we can turn on slow mode.
Oh, okay. He also, one weird thing before I go, he literally doesn't make noise. By the way.
Yeah,
like, fun fact about our dog, the only time he cries is when we put him in the crate, and it's for like a minute, like 60 seconds, and then he just goes to sleep. Like, he's not a noisy boy.
We have to crate him though, because it's our house isn't finished yet. Like, you can see giant cord back there. We still got wires out and stuff.
I wish we could. Second it's safe, he's done. Whole house is his to roam.
Well, maybe
it depends on how good he is, but. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm really happy I got to do the live.
Turn him around so that they can see his little face.
Yeah. Follow him on Instagram at Oliver. Don't. His name is at Oliver __ glow. Our little baby. Our little boy. Did you know he got posted on Reddit? My mom told me. Very positive.
Can I answer a question really quick?
Sure.
Actually, Winter, about the new Pokemon Direct, I'm not happy about it. Because you got to pay $60 for a game that probably should have cost $40, and now they want another $20 for DLC. So I'm cheap. I'm not here for that.
The top comment, my mom told me about it, and I didn't look until she told me, but I looked, and the top comment was, not to be dramatic, but I would jump in front of a bus for Oliver. And I was like, me too.
So
me too.
All right, excited.
We're gonna go, guys. Thank you. We had over like 800 people in here for the most part, which is really cool considering we're just chatting. I love you guys. Get excited for the video tomorrow. I'm really excited. I hope you guys like it. It's a different style for me. He knows what it is. I'm very nervous. I don't
know. Oh, it's that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm nervous, but I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in that video. I'm gonna try to do lives more because I really do enjoy just like kicking back and chatting with you guys. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Say bye-bye, Oliver. Say thank you, glow sticks. Say thank you. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Look, it's you. Say bye. You hit end stream. Bye, guys.
Bye. Do a kissy face, Oliver. Is it not ended?
Well, you have to hit end.